Hi there folks, Jacob here with Mystery Arts Inc. coming to you live again from the office here. Been a long time. It's been a really interesting past few weeks, taking a little hiatus, just going out and filming projects. We've got some exciting news coming up with the announcement of maybe even a whole game-changing platform of this channel. Once again, premiering here on Instagram TV for the first time. So not once again, but we're recording vertically and horizontally at the same time. It's gonna be some bugs getting used to this, so I apologize to those guys on Instagram TV that might notice a few things. Just give me some feedback. Let me know what you think of the addition of the vertical side of things on Instagram. We'll see how this goes. It's a brand new platform. It's like the Wild West. Enough about that though. Today we're here to talk about a very special effect. Those of you in the vertical orientation have already seen what I'm holding in my hand, and it's this. Reese Goodley's Navigator. Excellent, excellent effect. Let's go ahead and get into the good, the bad, and the ugly right now. First thing you're going to notice about this book is essentially its production quality. The production is produced by Hairsign Press. That's Steve Hairsign. Hi, Steve. You're a wonderful man. I love you, brother. And edited and proofed by Mick Wilson. Mick Wilson, I have not got to know you yet, but I'd love to. I heard awesome things about you. And they were an integral part of thanks in the book. Reese says they helped refine this effect, turn out the variations. He'd phone them at odd hours of the night with, I've got an idea, and they would, of course, help him out. And as a creator, I can understand how that is. It's so great to have that network of friends that really makes the difference in producing your content. So lots of love in this book. The quality, as you can see inside, is really, really good. And it's just well produced. And forward is by Peter Turner, of course, my friend and cohort himself. He has some extra touches in here as well that we will get into later on. So first off, let's get into the variants. Variant 1 is very simple, direct, classic methodology. It is probably the easiest to grasp and less esoteric of all the variations. Very simple, very direct. Don't want to go into too much about the workings because it's really cool what he's done in here. His real brilliance here is appearing to not be restrictive when he is restrictive. Simply brilliant, and that's really the price of the book right there, is that one little tidbit he's got in this particular genre of revelation. It's going to go great as a one ahead if you want to do like a name and place kind of thing, sort of like you've seen Pete do on Devil in Disguise. If you want to use it on its own, it's brilliant. It's great. Variation 2 is a little bit more simple and more direct, in my opinion. Gets you from point A to point B even quicker. There's some nice gambits in here. You're going to see a little bit more of that new age or newy mentalism philosophy up in here, basically that popularized by the likes of Michael Murray and Peter Turner and Fraser Parker. Really great stuff in the Variation 2 as well. Variant 3 is when it gets kind of more and even more esoteric, and I think it really simplifies and makes things even more direct and adds a little bit more with the methodology at play. Variation 3 is really, really, really nice. Peter Turner's additional thoughts in here are really, really interesting because he kind of comes over and says he prefers variant number 2, gives you some additional Peter Turner-esque flavored subtleties in here, talks a bit about situational humor, and how that applies in this kind of effect to make it really powerful, really direct, and really engage your audience past just kind of having that normal Propolis feel of, you know, you have to intently focus. It kind of brings it a little bit more friendly and makes things feel more open. The bonus effect in here is Wonders of the World. Wonders of the World is essentially kind of what it sounds like. It's an additional effect in the same premise that essentially utilizes monuments. I don't want to get too much into it. Very brilliant idea in this too. It's a little bit longer, it's a little bit more complex, but it's a great variation to have, especially when you just need something in your pocket. It's worth learning. I should say now the system and all variations are easy to remember. They all kind of tie into each other, so you don't have to put a lot of memory work behind it to really make it sing. So very easy, simple, direct Propolis mentalism that you don't really need a safety net on. There's a few things I would like to add to this, but I'm going to wait until Reese starts a Facebook group and add it in there, just because in the Americas, you know, everything they try and recycle and make cool again. So there's a few different restrictions I would add in here as well just in my area, being a connoisseur of the variation of things taught in here, those of you that buy this will understand, I think I'll add some nice subtleties in there, given the fact that I have an expertise in the area that's kind of hinted at in this book. So, thank you again for watching. Appreciate your patience as we kind of get everything revamped. Been extremely busy. There's just so much going on in my world, and I really appreciate you guys tuning in, showing love, sending me things like this to review. Really, Reese, thank you so much. It was so great to experience your work for the first time and to make a really good friend who's doing some really awesome things. I think Reese is going to be a humongous player in the field coming up, more than he is so already. So, please do, if you haven't subscribed yet, go right on down and do it. We do reviews just like this, quick and snappy ones, all the time. If you like this content or you want some interesting resources or just some tantalizing rants, we do advise that you subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys next time.